It's going to be a long meeting. We got a lot to go over.
I need crowd control
I told them Arthur has to tackle somebody if they're going out.
all around the hallway.
Oh, shoot. Oh, Jonathan texted. You didn't turn him on.
Welcome and thank you for choosing free.
I gotta go get my phone.
If you are the host, press star now. Otherwise, please wait and you will be joined into the conference.
Then I have to make a decision.
Please announce yourself.
October. I mean, it's very easy door to unlock. It was to lock anyway. I didn't hear any noise. Hi, Jen.
Keep my germs over here.
Good idea. I just dodged the bullet.
Is Jonathan on?
I don't need you.
He didn't announce.
I'm here.
Oh, hi, Jonathan. Sorry,
Hi.
I did not respond to your text.
You're fine. No, it's all good.
Okay. Is it time?
6:15. No, not yet. It's time, now it's time.
No, it's not.
What?
Now it's time.
It is?
Yeah, it's time.
All right, welcome to the October 6th Village Board meeting. If you could please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Hopefully everyone's had an opportunity to read the minutes.
Yes.
Can I get a motion to approve the September 2nd and September 15th minutes?
I'll make that motion.
Any discussion?
Nope.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay. Jerry, do you want to discuss what we've been talking about for parking?
Sure. So on Dutcher Avenue, for quite some time, we've been having trouble with people parking on the west side. There's no spots actually marked out there. And a lot of times you notice people are parking too close to the curb or too close to West Main Street, the intersection. Dutchess County, it's a Dutchess County road. I met with some engineers from Dutchess County, and they've agreed to, they measured it out, and they feel that we can get 2 spots on West Main Street.
On Dutcher.
On Dutcher, I'm sorry, 2 spots on Dutcher. And they're also going to paint the yellow no parking 20 feet in from West Main Street. So hopefully we'll be getting that within the next month or so. They couldn't give me a date when they want to come down and strike that out for us. And that's also part of the discussion is for, we've been getting a lot of complaints about people parking on West Main Street just past Quick Stop, just west of Quick Stop. There's a sign there now for compact car only. It's not marked out one
And there's
spot.
only one spot.
There really is only one spot there. We've been getting a lot of complaints about it, and there's, a lot of times there's more than, yeah, there's as many as 2, 3 cars, sometimes there's a truck and a trailer. It's really becoming an issue, and it's gonna lead to an accident. So, I would like to continue the discussion, maybe have a public hearing on amending our law to have no parking there.
I like the idea that you're giving 2 parking spots, taking away 1,
We're
but
taking
giving
away
2.
one.
Yeah.
I like that idea. At least you're giving the business something. I
Yeah,
think
and that should free up that
only fair.
intersection.
Yeah.
So our highway supervisor was also out there with us and took a look at it because he's also been complaining because when we have the big plow trucks,
Yeah,
he
can't
has a hard time when there's people parked in that spot to be able to navigate and turn, same with tractor trailers. I did call our fire chief, Everett White, had him come out and take a look at it, to make sure that there would be no issue with fire trucks.
Good.
So basically, what Dutchess DPW is going to be doing is mirroring exactly the way the east side of Dutcher Avenue is set up and mirroring that over onto the west side. So there is that 25-foot setback from West Main, so that does allow for the turning of the larger vehicles, and then it still is enough room to allow for two parking spots, so.
Yeah.
Good, perfect.
So I know we have a couple of, well, we have one section, I guess. Daniel, can you research what we have on that for
I'll
us?
take a look and see if anything needs to be updated within the code in this process, if you so choose to move forward.
So I don't know if we need an official vote tonight, but I guess I just wanted to see if everybody's on board with moving forward with this.
Yes,
I'm on
yeah,
board.
I'm on board.
Okay.
Yeah.
Steve?
I think it's a good idea as well.
Okay, all right, so then you can do the research and then we'll have it as an agenda item for our meeting on the 20th.
Great.
Okay. Okay,
Thanks.
thank you.
Thank you.
All right, the next item I wanted to discuss, so we had signed up for the Dutchess County Bus Patrol, so this is when there are people that pass a bus with their flashing red lights and stop arm out, they get a violation, and we get a percentage of that violation. So to date, we have approximately, believe it or not, I can't believe this, we have approximately $7,000. So I was shocked that we would have that much. That's actually shameful.
I'm happy, but I'm very saddened to know that there's that many.
To have that many people
Right, yeah.
passing unsafe passing when children are getting off a bus is pretty upsetting. But since that, those funds that have come in are for safety, what I'd like to do is suggest that we continue then to use that money for safety. And I have a few thoughts that I wanted to bring up to the board, and then we can see where we go with this. So I think you're well aware that I've worked with the Sheriff's Department, I've worked with Dutchess County Planning. We still continue to have a problem at the stop sign by Key Bank. People just do not stop.
Right there, Wolf Road.
They also don't understand that when they stop, it's just not a stop and go. They're supposed to be looking left because someone else might be stopped at the end of Charles Coleman and are waiting to make that left. So one of the things that I've been seeing when I'm driving in other places is when you're approaching this solar operated stop sign, it flashes. There's lights all around the stop sign. And when you approach, I'm not sure the distance exactly, it starts flashing
Flashing,
to
yeah,
say,
yeah.
hello, you need
Yeah.
to stop. So I'd like to get one of those for, by the Key Bank.
And that's solar, you said?
It's solar operated.
How much are they?
I think, and now I looked into 3 different things, so now I'm gonna forget. I think it was around 1,500.
Okay.
So then the next item that I would like is, to consider, is a same thing, solar operated flashing yield or pedestrian crossing, not yield, a pedestrian crossing one, to put at, when you're coming down Charles Coleman by the factory. We're now entering where we have multiple crosswalks.
Right.
You know, so now we're into our, I'm gonna call downtown area. I would like to have a flashing crosswalk one there to wake people up that, you know, you're now entering where people are gonna be crossing, to remind them of that.
And that's something that would go on the shoulder, right? That wouldn't
Yeah, it
be
would
in the
be,
road.
you know where
right?
there's that UPS box?
Yep.
It would be right over there, kind of. And then the third item, and I'm not too sure if we want to continue to buy them or find some way where I think what we could do is attach them to one of our signposts so that we could move it around. This one's, so I think the yield one was around 1,000 or under 1,000. But we'll have to shop around. I only looked in this one catalog. The last item is, we do know that, you know, we have the sheriff's working on speeding, and we have kind of the main, I think, speeding issues is West Main, East Main, Coulter. I think those are really our main ones that we continually have speeding issues. So they, once again, a solar operated, it's on like a signpost. There's a sign that says what the speed limit is, and then there's the flashing thing that tells you you're going, what your speed is that you're
I
going.
always speed up when I see those.
John,
How fast can I go?
so the one that I looked at was somewhere around the 4,000 mark. So they're a little bit pricier, but again, I didn't shop around yet. These were just thoughts that I wanted to share. So I don't know if it's something that we want to make permanent, and then as we get, unfortunately, more money coming in from this bus patrol, that we could buy another one, or do we want to get it where we attach it to one of our signposts and occasionally move it around?
Right.
You know, have it on Coulter for a while, and then put
Because
it on
people are
East
gonna get used to
Main.
it on the
Right.
same road.
You people, yeah,
Yeah.
Well, can you get it from Dutchess County?
But those are the trailer kind. This
Yeah.
is a signpost.
Well,
The trailer now, where would we put it? Because it now is, you're gonna have to swerve around it on our roads with the sidewalks. That's why I like this post one, because we
Yeah.
can put it in one of our signposts.
well,
Again, I will do some research, I will
Okay.
come up with some things and
okay.
have it for our next agenda, but I just wanted to think about this. It's not something we have to act on right away, but these are the areas I've been thinking about for safety for the village,
Okay.
so.
yeah, the crosswalks I think are important,
Yes.
the stop sign,
And,
yeah.
and at some point, I would like to go even further with the crosswalks. First of all, we need to get the painting done.
Yeah,
Because a
repaint.
lot of them you can't see, so that's a problem. But I was curious if we would be able to do, you know how on the yellow lines, they do that rumble strip?
Yeah.
I was wondering if we could get that rumble strip in our crosswalks.
They might not be effective though.
Yeah, because now you're already in the
Yeah, you're right.
crosswalk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could put those high visibility
Maybe
Um,
better paint
crosswalk
Something.
signs.
or doing
that-
some,
They're like actually on the road almost.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen those, and a lot of villages have them. They always seem to get knocked over, run over,
Yeah, no, I
you know.
maybe we can do,
Yeah, they get torn out.
Same
right away.
idea.
maybe
They
we
get
can do a
torn out.
little bit better paint, the super.
They have the paint with the, you know, with
Reflective,
the glass
with the-
bead in it, that's pretty reflective,
Something, yeah, maybe we can look
You could
into
even paint
that.
and put glass bead on it.
Instead of just the
you know?
plain white,
Yeah.
but have it a little bit more reflective, 'cause
Yeah.
especially at night, that's a,
Yeah.
you know, a problem, so, anyway.
Yeah, but that's a good idea though, having it, you know, at least getting one or two to get started,
Yeah,
And
you
then,
know, and
you
kind of work our way
I
in.
just feel like since the money came in under a safety issue, let's keep it in that
Yeah.
box and use it towards safety issues.
yeah.
All right, so I just wanted to discuss it
Okay.
and see what
That's a
everybody
good-
thought, and
good
we
idea.
can, you know, do some homework on it, and we'll circle back.
Tom, are you saying the tow-around ones, like Dutchess County would provide you with something like that? Are you saying that because
Oh,
it's
I
cheaper?
don't know,
or-
I don't know.
Or you were just saying?
Well, I don't know what the deal is
Oh,
to get
okay.
Dutchess County to
Yeah.
provide one of those trailers.
Yeah,
They do, if we request it,
Right.
yeah.
but it's kind of short-lived, you know, you only get it for a couple of days.
Yeah.
This
And you're
we
right,
could-
there's no place to put a big
No,
trailer.
because now you're forcing people
Yeah,
to swerve
yeah.
around it. It's not like on a
Yeah,
country
right.
road where we don't have
Yeah,
curbing
right,
and
yeah.
sidewalks, where you can
Right.
put it on the side.
Yeah.
We would have to then block our
Well,
sidewalk or
it
block the
would work
road.
like on Dutcher, but, you know.
Yeah, right, certainly.
Yeah,
that's where we-
Dutcher on
Yeah,
Coulter.
Dutcher where you can put it on the.
On Coulter up by the school.
Yeah, right, where you
You
can
know,
have
especially
room
like
to put it off
September,
to the
August,
side.
September,
Yeah.
before school starts, you put it up there.
Yeah,
West Main Street can always use it because,
yeah,
you know, that's West Main Street.
yeah, people move, right? Worry about stop signs.
All right, so those were my thoughts on
Okay,
that.
no, they're good, good ideas.
Next discussion item is the paving. So, we're all set.
Paving is scheduled for this Wed, well,
Yeah.
they're gonna grind the road first.
Milling.
Milling on Wednesday, pave on Thursday, weather permitting. Hasn't rained in how long?
I know,
you
and it's predicted for
Yeah, you know what
Wednesday.
it's gonna
It's
be
gonna rain
like, so we should be all set, so everyone should be aware.
We did flyers out to
Flyers, put up
everybody within
signs.
the
Yeah.
affected area. They went out to every business and
Yeah.
apartment buildings and houses.
Yeah, they're gonna start early Wednesday morning. I'm sure they'll be here by 7 o'clock, setting up, getting ready to go.
It will be one lane at a time, so the
Right.
road will not be closed, but there
No,
will
we'll
be
close it,
delays.
correct. And detour, if we, you know, we can detour, we will detour. But we'll have guys there directing traffic, so we we should be okay.
Okay.
Is our highway guys taking the millings?
We're gonna distribute them. We talked about giving some to, well, we have a pretty big mound of
We
millings.
have a
Right.
pretty good
Yeah,
one,
so
the-
maybe give some to Paulie. I spoke to Bob Brill up there. He's willing to take
Yeah.
some.
Good. Yeah.
And the company's willing to take some themselves. They said
Yeah.
they had a place they can use some, so.
Okay,
But we
So
may.
we're
end up-
not taking any. We're
We
gonna
may take a
deliver it to
little,
the town.
but
yeah.
there is enough, I mean, if we wanna get rid of them all, we could, but,
No, I'd
you know.
much rather make sure Bob,
Yeah,
is,
Bob,
you know.
Bob's been great. I called Bob.
Bob said he'd
Bob-
take it.
I know, Bob was, he couldn't help us more. He's
'Cause I
like, Art, I'll
talked to
give you
him.
guys, I'll give you whatever you need. He was absolutely fantastic.
Yes.
I really, you
Yep.
know,
If we need help, he's willing to
yeah,
give
he
us
really is great.
men, truck, whatever.
Yeah.
It's my opinion, I'd rather keep them local if we can.
Yeah, right.
You know,
Yeah, I get it.
The company's great, but they're gonna turn
Yeah,
around and
right.
just sell them again,
Yeah,
so
right, yeah.
if Bob wants them, he
Yeah.
can take them and has
Yeah,
room for
just
it.
Yeah.
as soon
No,
do
that's
it.
my-
Bobby said we can bring it up
Yeah,
there
he said we
and
could
drop
install
it
it
and
for
we'll
ourselves
move
if
it.
we
We
want.
can just
You
drop
know,
it at
like,
the
yeah.
town
He's
highway
great.
Yeah.
garage and
Yeah.
he'll move it from there.
Yeah, he was great.
Yeah. And then that leads us to Anderson Way. Jonathan, do you want to give the board an update of where we are for getting the bid packet together so that we can get Anderson Way paved before snow?
Yeah. Yep, so we're all hands on deck now currently. Actually, tonight I'm going to be reviewing the project manual, and I'm going to be sending it over, Lori, as discussed, as a draft, so you and the attorney can just take a quick look at it with insurance requirements. We're working on finalizing design currently, just with grading, and working on finalizing that piece and sidewalks, and then we'll have the full package together so we can get that out. And I know, Lori, we discussed we might get into a situation where we have to do the special board meeting for award.
Yes.
So this week, we're going through internally, and then I'll have some firmed up dates where we can plan it to have everything out to bid here.
All right, now, we had discussed that the priority is the paving of the road before the asphalt plants close and saving the sidewalks for the spring.
Correct.
Okay.
We are putting that in. We're just bidding it that they're going to
Okay.
both be in the full bid so that
Okay.
you have a pricing for it. And then we're going to have essentially written milestones to prioritize the paving.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, yep.
Okay.
So the bid is actually gonna be for multiple aspects of the job, not only
So it's gonna be for the sidewalks?
sidewalks,
Yeah.
paving.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yep.
All right, does anybody have any questions regarding that?
No, you just
So I know
answered it.
Jonathan is hustling to try to
Yeah,
get this
it's-
done,
yeah,
so that's why, just so you guys are aware, we may need to call a special meeting so that we
Yeah.
can approve the bid packet, because we're down to the wire to get this done before the asphalt plants close.
Now, John, being kind of a layman on this, is it possible, since we're gonna be doing sidewalk work, I guess in the spring,
Yeah,
to do the starter coat, or is it the Bartek,
the binder,
Like
the
bind-
binder?
Just put down binder, you think?
and let that go through the winter? This way, we pave, and then we're putting big trucks on there in the spring and digging up sidewalks. I'm just putting a thought out.
Yeah. Yeah, I we'll definitely consider it. And like I said, before we issue anything, I'll make sure we run it by everybody that we're on the same page here.
okay.
It's a good idea.
I definitely think that's a good idea, just so we don't
Yeah,
damage
great
top
idea.
course like
Yeah.
you're talking about if somebody's coming back in for sidewalk.
Okay. Do you think that would damage the road, doing the sidewalks?
You just have to be careful. It depends on the crew you get, because what we don't want is have to have patch job or anything on the roadway, essentially.
Yeah.
No.
So
I
whoever
need
you're
this
gonna have
road
as a
to-
contractor,
It's gotta be
We need
pristine.
this road to be the
That's probably a
best
good idea,
road
to have
in the
them come
village
back at
after
the
what
end
we
of
Yeah.
did.
2 inches, that's probably a better idea
Yeah.
than the same job.
So,
yeah, let me, I'll definitely bring that up internally, and I'll make sure we consider that here before moving forward and regroup you back into it.
yeah, that might be the better way to go, so that we're not hurting it and do a nice polished job
Yeah.
in the spring. But I can't leave
Yep.
the road the way it is through the winter, so we've gotta do something.
No. No, absolutely.
Okay. Anybody else have any other question for Jonathan on that? Okay.
Nope.
Thanks, John. All right, well, we'll roll in. Is there anything else for engineers report, Jonathan?
Just really the generic items, not really our projects, but I know Labella for closeout for Lower Baxter. My understanding is they're just waiting on the O&M package for final review from Stilting on the electric, and then they'll be complete. And then on TNA's end, I think they just need the final as-built plans, and then that one should be closed out. Everything's online and operational. I know Rich has a small hiccup he's working on with the control integrator, just with something that just needs to be
Yes.
buttoned up. But other than that, I think contractual requirements are okay.
Okay.
And then the only other one is Anderson Way. I know we're going back and forth just with a final walkthrough, like we
Yes.
discussed, Lori.
Yes,
So,
okay,
and that's really it.
all right. And just to stay on things, we are looking at doing flushing, correct?
Yes, that's correct. So I'm going to be working with Rich just for coordinating flushing of the system. Essentially, it's just going to be unidirectional flushing, starting kind of near the tank, working our way out down the main, and then doing the side branches. Just because the system, I don't know if because you've had such water quantity issues for such a period of time, I don't know if it's ever been flushed or when the last time. So we're just going to go through, make sure we got a good plan of action. I know the plan is to get that to the village so you can do your public notification, just let everybody know when there's going to be an inconvenience and when there's going to be flushing in the area,
Right.
because you will get a little bit of turbid water,
Yep.
and that will be moving forward here before freezing.
Yeah, we did it a few years ago, and it wasn't flushed at the full amount. So
Yeah.
I think we still have sediment that needs to get pushed out of the system. And we did it, where there was, in sections, and it was, week one, it was this section, and then there was some days without doing it, and then moved on to the next section. So yes, there's a lot of noticing that has to happen. Definitely telling people not to be washing whites, when we're flushing, because
Yeah.
there's gonna be some discolored water. So yeah, it's all gotta get put out onto our website and our Facebook page to get the information out there, so.
Yeah, absolutely.
And of course, then we always risk with our old infrastructure. At the same time, we need to do it, but at the same time, we're risking problems, so we have to be prepared for that. All right, any questions for Jonathan?
No.
I actually do have one, and I meant to ask earlier. On West Main, right in front of Key Bank?
Oh, yes, we have a weeping valve.
Yeah.
So Rich was gonna go out to that, I think, tomorrow, Jonathan. I think Rich was gonna take a look at that and see if we're trying to move it so we can see if we can get it sealed, but he feels that most likely it's a valve that's gonna have to be replaced.
Okay.
So we've been monitoring
yep.
it. He's gonna try again tomorrow to see if he can, you keep moving it, and maybe eventually it will close tight.
Seat's good, yeah, gotcha. Okay.
If not, we're gonna have to plan for a change out, so.
Yep. Yeah, that's my understanding as well, Lori.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Anything else?
No, that was it. Thanks, John.
All right, thank you, Jonathan.
Yeah, no problem.
And Danielle, do you have anything?
Not other than what we discussed earlier.
Okay, thank you. All right, bills, I'm going to make a motion to pay the September bills in the amount of $157,004.45. Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
All right, and any discussion? No. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right, and being there's no public, is there anything any board member has that they want to bring up?
All I have is garbage again. Guys picking up garbage today. As you know, there's one guy on the truck, he said there was 2 families that made the can so heavy he couldn't even lift them. He had to call people. I said, leave them
Did
there.
he get us the address?
He has the address, I didn't want to say that, but
Okay.
yeah, I have the address.
All right.
Just people be aware, they have to, first of all, it has to be in garbage bags. It wasn't in garbage bags, it was just thrown in there. And, you know, make it reasonable, household garbage, no construction debris, you know, stuff
Right.
like that.
Okay,
So, same problem, ongoing.
okay. Same
Yeah.
spot?
Yeah. I think this was the same spot.
So we'll have to
Yeah.
look at that. All right. Anybody else have anything?
I'm good.
You good? Steve, you good? Jerry?
I have something real quick. Last week at East Main Street and 22, State DOT was out there, the surveyors were there for like 2 days. So at one point I stopped to chat with them. I know that it's been a topic of discussion for the last couple of years. Southbound 22,
Yes.
the left turn arrow lane that brings you up to Quaker
Right.
is not lined up with the lanes appropriately.
Right.
So they were surveying it. I asked if that's what they were doing. He wouldn't give me any information other than, we were told to come out and survey the entire intersection. So,
I reached out to them multiple times last year and the beginning of this year, finally got that written answer from them that wasn't much of an answer, basically saying it's on the list.
So
For
hopefully-
whenever we do something, it's on the list, and that's as much as I could get out of them.
hopefully this
So
is,
maybe this is
so
the
maybe this
beginning.
was the beginning of getting that
Okay.
list together. I
That
don't
would
know.
be great,
That would be-
because, yes,
Because the intersection's fairly new. I mean, for them to resurvey the whole thing.
yeah.
I don't-
Good,
kudos, so.
that's great news then.
Yeah.
Hopefully that is what it's leading to.
Yes.
Okay. Great, thank you.
And that's it.
All right. Well, if nothing further, can I get a motion to adjourn?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right, thank you, everyone. Thanks, Jonathan. Have a good night.
Thank you too. Have a
Good night,
nice night.
John.
Bye.
Arthur, you wanna look at those?
Yes.
You know, when you have a chance.
Thank you,
Okay.
And,
That's fine.
the one.
Jan.